Good morning, beautiful nerds. We had a long weekend and I love that for us. I did nothing but nest. I did a lot of resting. Wish I did a little bit more activity if we're going to be honest. Let's turn on some lights. I did a lot of resting. I have no plans for what we're gonna do in our very vloggy day. Not Monday, it's a Tuesday, but Labor Day gets us all, right? But I do know that I'm gonna start dishes. I'm not gonna make you, oh my God, my face itches so bad all of a sudden. I'm not gonna make you listen to it, so I'll just figure that out. This week's cleaning is going to be laundry room, bedroom, bathroom, because they are nightmares. I have a little bit of laundry I wanna do. The trees are screaming still, even though it's fall, the cicadas are still screaming about how they think it's summertime. It's really nice and cool out though. It's not even 80. So I'm wearing cozies. My dogs are outside pottying, but I don't know where they are. But do you hear the screaming? Love that for me. So I don't really know what we're going to do today. Oh, hard time for the camera to adjust. Also, is there a fingerprint on you guys? Hold on, please. You gonna wash yourselves before we met? You didn't want to wash your face or anything? Okay, so maybe we'll just do a little bit of, oh, I messed you up. Oh, you were so messed up. Hold on. Welcome back. I need to retape my mushrooms because they keep falling down. So we need a little bit more gooder tape. Maybe fold some clothes. Let's just kind of dink around and see what we feel like doing. We'll find stuff to do. There's always stuff to do. I'm not going to do a really big clean. I need to put you guys on your stand so I'd have to hold you. But oh, it's in my room. Oh, it's really bad, you guys. I think I have to clean tomorrow. I know we have a field trip today. Since it is the first weekday after Labor Day, I think that's always a Tuesday. Since it's the first Tuesday after Labor Day, it's my kids' first day of school, so we have schooling to do. They're still sleeping, obviously. We have a field trip, I think, somewhere on the coast. We're doing something, I think there's a boat. Maybe we're gonna go shrimping? I don't remember what we're going to do. So we have a field trip today. We had school pictures last week, which was funny. Well, I'm gonna delete that name. Clipped it. We saw one of my friends, and I have a story about him to tell you guys in a little bit. I was doom scrolling Instagram reels yesterday, and I saw somebody talking about the Sam's Club / Costco bulk Starbucks coffee, and that it's Nestle. Hold on, move my finger. Can you guys, come on, focus. I can't even get my influencer hand to work. Look at that. Look at it, I dare you. Right here. It's not gonna show you, but it says, Nestle uses Starbucks trademarks under license. Is all Starbucks coffee Nestle coffee? And if so, can I buy it in bulk cheaper? Because I like the way it tastes. I'm not dedicated. Okay, I bought something new. And I just, ow. And I just looked at it. I'm not brand dedicated. I'm not gonna get a Starbucks tattoo. I love Starbucks because I like how it tastes, probably because I work there, so I drink it so much. But if this is cheaper somewhere as Nestle, yes. Okay, so I did buy, look, you can see, new floor mats because I needed fall vibe ones. They're all the exact same. Boop, boop, boop. My husband went to Sam's Club and my kids put away a lot of the bulk order, but I was like, just leave the rest. I'll do it later. And then I did not do it later. So that's something we can do. Oh, Kesha wants back in. And then I also remember I wanted to get the third mushroom. I got the third mushroom. It took me a little bit longer to find than I thought it would. Look, So it was the gold that I was missing. Apparently I didn't buy the gold. So it's gold, red, and this is a deep, you son of a gun. I didn't take the tag off because I am lazy. So that's the same as the colors on here. But look what else I got. Look at that little fun guy. It's so cute. Sometimes it falls over. It's very, very light. And then yes, okay, so somebody asked me, this is an electric fireplace, obviously, but you can opt to just have like vibes. There's no heat coming out. I can force it to heat, but you can also just run it as like a show. And so that's what I do. I have once turned on the heat, just been like, what's that like? But we don't run the heat. Kesha, dude, do you want to come back inside? You want to come back inside? I don't think you should yell at me like that, ma'am. You want to come in? All right, let's come in. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. What do you get when you come inside? What? What do you guys get? What do you get when you come inside? Oh my goodness, we're gonna get treats? Okay. Sorry. Okay, so these are the smelliest treats of all time. They stink. Okay, they are, oh, it got in my mouth. Freeze-dried salmon, because Kesha do. Hold on, I gotta find a big chunk for Leroy. I gotta find like one that Kesha couldn't eat for Leroy. Oh, here, I'll show you guys. I'm getting it. Do. Good boy. Good girl. Oh, stinky. Because she doesn't have teeth, because I'm terrible. Actually, they're just genetically, they all rotted out of her mouth. My vet was very reassuring of that. I was like, what can I give her? So I was giving her the little pill packs. You know what I'm talking about? The greeny pill pockets. I was giving her those because she could smash them up enough to eat. And then I read somewhere or heard somewhere, or one of you guys told me to do freeze-dried, because it kind of just like melts, and she loves them, and they smell so bad, but it's just chunks of salmon, and I really like that. Okay, so I'm gonna mute this portion just because it's so clanky loud, and maybe I'll talk over it. Maybe I'll just go shh. That's probably what I'll do. But I need a hair clipping. Oh, there's one. There's one right here. I haven't been in my flowy, cozy, very unflattering, according to you guys, shirt in a long time. Forgot how like it just gets in the way of everything. Probably should have picked something else to wear. Oop! Why'd you guys run into that box? That was not a good choice for you. All right. One of my kids is awake, so I'm gonna go set that up real quick. We have a very angry child because it's no longer summer school time. So that we're gonna have some feelings today. All right, I'm gonna show you, this rug will not stay put. And it's not like the dogs are actually, and the two nerds, it's not like these two are so wretched, but look at what it does. I don't know how to make it better. So it does have kind of the grippy backing, but it moves. Okay, hold on, guys. Make sure you stay on the rug to make it as efficient as possible when I'm trying to pull this straight. Okay, you gotta go, dude. You're heavy. You gotta go somewhere else. So this should anchor it down. This clearly is not anchored down very well. Okay, so if I tug it, oop, and then I can put this little stair stepper thing on top of it, because that's kind of heavy. Ow, smashed my finger. That felt really terrible. Like, not great, but why Is it really you guys? I can't imagine it's just them doing this, but it will not lay flat. And I hate that because I love this rug. And I don't know that additional grippies are going to be the thing. I'm glowy because I put on lotion. Okay. All right. I don't want to go in my laundry room. Should probably gather laundry though. Change some things over. Ugh, so stupid. All right. Back on your stand you go. It's on, off, on, off, on, off. I don't want to put anything. I don't want to do any of this. Oh my gosh. I don't want to do anything. Oh, I kicked you. Sorry. I'm not trying to abuse you, but I am in a slightly abusive mood. Okay, here, let's compromise with ourselves. We can put 5 items away. We'll put 5 items away. We'll gather laundry. Should we do laundry first? Why not? Let's make as much machine noise in the background as humanly possible. Okay. The thing is that there's a hamper in my son's room. Hold on, if you guys would just, excuse me. Hamper. That kid was up. I had no idea. He was just sitting very quietly in his bed. Okay, so my bedroom and bathroom are they're very clean. You're gonna be like, oh, bathroom's so clean. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Snow clothes. All right. I did castor oil packs. And I put on my least favorite tank top. Look at this. I'm told it's gonna wash out. Hold on. I'm told it's gonna wash out. I don't know that I care if it doesn't though. All right, we're gonna do lights. Oh, get out of the way, darks. We don't need you. I always wash, because most of my workout gear are darks. So I always wash those and I never wash my lights and I'm like, what is happening? So we have a decent amount of lights to get through. Okay. Ooh, favorite pajamas. I'm so grumpy about doing literally anything today. I wonder if it's because I'm barely holding on. Okay. I wonder if it's because I had such a lazy 4 days. Sorry, you ran into that. Like all I did, I sat at my nest. That's what I did basically. Oh, I did puzzles too. I broke them down so you can't see them, but I did 2 puzzles. One was, we can't all go through the door at the same time. We must take turns. Okay, the doorway got me. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's really organized. I'm not having a hard time at all. All right, there's clothes in here. I don't think these washed. For buckets. Okay, well. Okay, I do think they washed. I don't know that they were washed correctly. Like, I don't know what buttons were pressed. Okay, I locked that. Hold on. Unlock, okay. There we go. So we have to rewash it. Calvin and I got into the really weird habit of it's like 10:30 at night. I go in and say goodnight. I see something that bothers me and then we have to clean it. So like I went in and I was like, we need to clean your bathroom a little bit. Like we need to clean the toilet. And so we cleaned his bathroom a little bit one night. And then another night I went in and I was like, we need to change these sheets. So he pulled all of his sheets off, put them in there. Let's just rerun it. Did I start it? Yeah, I can hear it. I started it. Okay. 5 items, right? I want to do any items. This is stupid. I gotta stop complaining. Okay, let's do. I need to clean. Okay. Because here's the thing. We bought containers, but I need to wash the containers before I put food in the containers, which means the dishes have to get done first. And then I can put some stuff away. These would typically go in the laundry room, but my laundry room I can barely navigate in. I'm gonna leave the big items up. I'm gonna just get all the dishes over and then I'll consolidate. These oranges went bad. Look at this. They tasted bad when I was eating them. They tasted perfumey. So, no more buying oranges that size. All right, that's what I think we should do. I think we should do that. This can go under here. All right. Keto Mojo. I ate a lot of sugar yesterday. Oof, my body is not used to like Gushers. We got Gushers and I ate a bunch of Gushers. Like the first 2 days, so in case you guys didn't know, I was doing hard 75 and last week my gallbladder started giving me a little bit of pain. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. I think I made it come across like I was in like actual literal gallbladder pain. For anybody who has had a gallbladder attack before, the gallbladder pain is incredible. It's unmanageable. It's intense. It's crazy. Like when I had my gallbladder attack after I had Calvin, it was morphine to manage. It wasn't like taking aspirin. I don't know why you take aspirin, but it wasn't like taking over the counter and figure it out. It was, here, I'm going to turn you this way. I'm sorry. It was overwhelming. Everybody's going to open different packs, I guess. I do not have that pain at all. I have like a hint of a little bit of discomfort. Like I could feel it here. I'm not gonna bend you guys down any further. I'll just stand on my tippy toes. I could feel that there was pain, like a little bit of cramping, a little bit of pain, but kind of like you would say a sore muscle, right? You'd be like, oh, okay. But because I have had gallbladder pain before, I was like, ooh, don't want to experience that again. Definitely don't want it. So I backed. I didn't want to do the 2 workouts. I didn't want to do, I wanted to rest. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to allow my body to rest. That stressed out quite a few of you. Is this empty? No, it's not empty. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Sorry, I wanted to put away my husband's medication before it just got like lost. I don't know if this is clean or dirty. I guess I could look in it. Well, it's covered, it has cat hair in it, so. Yes. All right. You guys, what were we talking about? Gallbladder. So I just wanted to rest. So I stopped doing hard 75. I ate a few more carbs. Then because it managed to just like get right there with the very end of my luteal phase. So I stopped hard 75 and then I hit that hunger monster that you get right before your period starts. And I ate a lot of sugar. I ate a lot of chocolate and a lot of Gushers. And now I feel like really kind of inflamed. Like I feel puffier. Could be mental, who knows? But yeah, so I didn't do the 2 exercises a day. I did try to drink a significant amount of water, but not too much. By not too much, I mean like not the gallon, because that was a lot. And some days it was too much where I was like, I am overhydrated. I don't want this anymore. I'm worried about stepping on these 2 boxes here. Oh, you didn't like that. So now I don't have to worry about stepping on those. Okay. I picked these up and put them down. I'm gonna put them, oh, my nose itches. In the Oreos. This is from dinner last night. This I left out. Goodness. I stepped off camera and blew my nose, and the level of fear I have that I'm not gonna go back and edit it out. So Beth, go back and edit it out. Guys, okay, also I have an appointment later with the mental health therapist, and she's like, I guess either she said write down things that help you with your ADHD, give her examples of that, or like give her examples of having ADHD. I can't remember which one she said, but like I feel like, what if I just linked this me trying to tell you about my gallbladder to her? And it made me spiteful, where I was like, listen, fine, you know what? If you don't want to get on board and just tell me the first moment you meet me whether or not you think I have it, I don't even want to do this with you anymore. Like, I don't even want to participate. Listen, my hormones have been wild. They've been terrible. Okay, we're still going. I bought a decent amount of bread, and it doesn't taste that good. Okay, so that's the other thing. I'll get back to the gallbladder. The Gushers, I ate them, but they didn't taste very good. Oreos, I ate some, but they didn't taste very good. Like, they tasted very artificial. And I love that for me. It didn't stop me from forcing myself to eat them, because I was like, oh, Beth, you worked so hard. You restricted yourself so much. Like, you deserve this. Oh, you know, you are going to get your period soon. So, like, naturally you should eat these things. And so, like, I kind of was, like, trying to fulfill what I anticipated should have happened. You know, like, everybody's like, you yo-yo, so you eat really well, and then you snap, and you scarf down all this stuff. And so, like, I was trying to fulfill that prophecy. I was trying to do it, and I wasn't particularly enjoying it. So finally, at some point, I was like, I mean, what are we doing here, guys? So I had to stop doing it. Okay, these are dishes. But getting back to my gallbladder, I did this thing. Here, come with me. It's a show and tell. So I will show you and tell you. And Leroy will be a part of it, because there's never been a floor exercise activity that he hasn't been 9 billion parts of. Okay, so all right. I'm gonna put this down because it's squashy, and that makes me happy. And also, so I can see here in the camera. Okay, if I lay here, I'll be able to see myself. Okay, so I was having the gallbladder pain, and it wasn't that intense. It wasn't as intense as you guys thought. And then everybody was like, you need to go to the doctor, but it was a holiday weekend, and it wasn't bad. It was not emergent in any way. And I think they just would have been like, oh, you don't even need pain management from us. Like, it would just be me updating urgent care, not even my real doctor. So I will call into the VA if I start feeling uncomfortable again. But also, the thing is that I don't want to just go get my gallbladder removed, which is the solution to everything, because this is a downstream thing. Like, I'm gonna call my the sex Sherpa, my hormone replacement doctor. I'm gonna talk to her first, because a huge trigger for gallstones is estrogen dominance. I need my hormones tested again. I need to see if we're doing something wrong. It's putting me in an estrogen dominant state. That's not great. Do we need to look at my progesterone and my testosterone levels? Do we need to manage those differently? So that's one thing. Also, my weight loss could have triggered this and just made my gallbladder a little bit angry. So that's what I would prefer to do first, because I would like to keep the organs I have for as long as I can, especially if my gallbladder is actually functioning pretty well. I just got a little blocked up kind of thing, and fix the upstream things. Like, I would rather manage my estrogen dominance because that has significant indications for a lot of different things. And I love that my gallbladder is like, hey, because, you know, estrogen dominance also leads to like breast cancer and I think dementia. I thought that wasn't financial advice. I would Google that if I were you. So then I saw, Leroy. So I saw a video. I was like Googling gallbladder. How do I fix my gallbladder? How can I help this? And Dr. Berg, sorry, Leroy has his toy, popped up, and I do like a lot of his information. So he was like, here's a gallbladder acupuncture massagey thing if you're stopped up. So here's what I did. All right, Leroy, you ready for it? Okay, can I? Thanks. So, ow. So he had like somebody else demonstrate, but he had his thumbs, which isn't particularly easy for me. And you just push up on your liver for like a minute. And then you like work down your gallbladder and you hold it for like 2 minutes and hold it for like 2 minutes. So I did that Saturday. And that's weird. Don't do that. Okay. I did that Saturday. I'm sitting on my shirt. Saturday. And it was a little tender when I touched my liver. Like I was like, oh, like maybe my liver was a little inflamed, ouchie. And so I was like, okay. And then it was not terrible. Like I didn't feel like, oh my God, don't touch that on my gallbladder. And so I was working my way down and I went and sat in my nest again for a little bit. And then it like felt kind of cold, not cool, like interesting, but like cool, like cooler, not hot. I don't know why it felt kind of cool, but it was like this cooler sensation, but then like this flowingness, like churning waters in that area. And then my gallbladder pain relieved itself. Like it was like maybe I unblocked it. So that's really interesting to me. And it makes me feel like, let's just keep an eye on things, right? Get off my mat. Get off my yoga mat. Thank you. He stands on it the whole time. So I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put in a phone call to the hormone person. I wonder if she'll let me film. I feel like she would. She seems like the kind of person who'd be like, yeah, I don't care. Go get my hormones looked at again, see how we're going there. Tell her about my consternations. And then I will also call and update the VA. Because I know it makes some of you guys nervous. Is that empty? Okay. I'm going to leave this out because I don't know if my husband reordered it. That's empty. And last but not least of things that I should update you guys about, my RV. So where we left off, I had gotten a hold of yet another person who told me that they were very deeply concerned and absolutely were going to try to track this down for me. And I was like, okay, but you guys always do that. You guys say it and then you don't call me back, and then you guys give me your direct line, but you never answer it. Like I've heard this song before. Hold on, crinkly. Sorry. These my husband bought as a treat for me. They are absolutely disgusting. They were disgusting. He's like, well, is it the topping you don't like? I was like, it's the pastry itself. No good. Okay, squash that in there. So she's like, it's gonna take over a week. It's the holiday weekend. I will check back in with you on Tuesday. And so I'm going to give her until 2 p.m. my time. I think that's 1 p.m. her time. I'm not really sure. I think she's 1 time zone over. And if I don't hear from her, I will call back in. I have no faith. And then I checked on the Consumer Financial Report that I reported on them. And it still hasn't been, like, I've gotten nothing back. Sorry, my throat cracked. I got nothing back from them yet, but it's still, they have 1 more week that they typically would take up to respond. Where did I put my tape after I taped up my mushrooms? Because both sides of the tape have failed, and I wanna adjust that for us. I don't know. And then later in the week, we can go into the garage and pull down the rest of the fall decor, but I'm really liking the level that I have right now. I need something else to tape this stuff up. I'm gonna take you off of this. I'm gonna regret it immediately. I know. I'm gonna be like, why did I do that? Okay. Where's the effing tape, guys? Okay. It is time, I think. I'm going to try to find the tape, not find the tape. But I think, going to pause you guys and go homeschool my kids for a little bit so that they can have their access to screen time after that, and, you know, joy will be restored in their universe. So I'll see you guys in hours for me, moments for you. Hey, it's not going to be a day for vlogging. It's actually going to be a little bit more of a harder day. So I am going to stop hanging out with you guys and do just a lot more parenting than I thought. Okay, love you, bye.